Hi Libra, welcome to your reading for Cancer season 2019. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or any other placement in your chart. If you want to know more about your chart, you can click on the link underneath the description and it'll take you to get a free natal chart calculation so you can figure out exactly what's in your chart and why you are the way you are. Also, there will be 2 links to your 2 songs for the month to help you with this Cancer season, because this Cancer season is really taking all of us to our feels, and you know, it's a huge wave. Cancer is a water sign, so it's all about emotions and waves. You know, sometimes Cancer season can be very still and can really help us, you know, ground ourselves, but not for all. And I think for you specifically, this Cancer season is more about mending the broken, especially if you're in a relationship. It's about really bringing that closeness back into your relationship that you thought you would never gain again. It's really good for work this season for you, Libras. Also, we're having 2 eclipses this month, and eclipses are a huge deal in astrology. We're having a solar eclipse today, July 2nd. I'm not sure when this will be uploaded. It's almost 2 o'clock and it usually takes a while to upload, so I'm guessing it'll be uploaded tonight or tomorrow morning, but either or, you'll be feeling the effects of the solar eclipse in Cancer season. It's really crazy, but we also do have Mercury in retrograde in Leo, and this is in your 4th house of home. So there might be some changes going on in your home, whether you've been wanting to move, or something happened where out of your control, now you need to move. A lot of emotional growth in the home for sure. We're also having a lunar eclipse in Capricorn, which is a little bit more aggressive. But overall, these eclipses bring growth. It can feel a little overwhelming, but take time to nurture yourself. I've been telling everyone to focus on your faith, focus on your intuition, because Cancer season is all about faith and emotions. Well, not about faith. I've been telling everyone it's about faith, but it's really all about emotions. But what are our emotions rooted from our faith, you know? So let's see what the cards have to say. If you have any questions, comments, please don't hesitate to put them down below. I'm really open to answering or just reading your guys' comments. I love any type of feedback. Like, subscribe, and yeah, so let's get started. This deck is a regular Rider White deck. I'm gonna be reading with this deck along with 1 life purpose card. Let's do 1 life purpose card first. I usually do it at the end, but I did it first for Scorpio. Or no, who did I do it first? I can't remember who I did it first for, but it really helped you know, clear out the rest, or like start the reading. So everyone has life purposes that they've been carrying for years. You've had life purposes that you've been carrying for years, and then you're adding new life purposes to your list every single day, you know. So this deck is really going to either confirm a life purpose or add a new one. Ooh, but we only need 1, maybe 2. Not 4, not 3, 1 or 2. This is life purpose for Libra for Cancer season. We need a life purpose for Libra for Cancer season. Okay, let's take it out. Okay, so we got let go. Let go. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. And this deck does come with a beautiful guidebook, which I like kind of reading about a little bit. You've been struggling with the situation, unsure which direction to take. The struggle is causing an energy blockage that is slowly slowing your desired outcome. This card counsels you to let go as a way of bringing about a peaceful resolution. First, you must let go emotionally. After all, you're overwhelmed by indecision and the stress of the decision and the situation. Sorry. Wouldn't it feel good to detach and be at peace? Especially if you're reassured that by doing so, you'll bring about a more favorable outcome? Ask the angels for help in detaching by saying, Guardian angels and archangels, thank you for helping me enjoy a tranquil mind and body. I now choose to let go and detach from the situation. I know that God's infinite wisdom is completely in charge of it and everyone involved. I trust that everything is being worked out for my highest and best good, and so it is. So remember how in the beginning of this video I was like, you're mending a lot of issues this month. I feel that because everyone's doing that, right? But if you go and you look at Scorpio's video, or if you look at anyone's video, but this reminded me of like a Scorpio vibe. I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpio, but it's about learning to let go what is no longer serving you. And sometimes we can get conditioned to thinking we need, to be there. We need to keep these things because sometimes that's all we know, or sometimes we're afraid to let go of what we know because of the unknown. But we have to have trust. We got the King of Pentacles reversed along with Seven of Swords upright. There's a lot going on with work and home and the physical material parts of your life. A lot of people think it's all one thing. People, places, things, emotions, and thoughts, it's all one thing, but not really. Emotions are one thing, thoughts are another. Your passion, your soul is another, and your physical realm, this physical, what you are along with what is another. So this is the physical realm part of yourself. And King of Pentacles is someone who is very in tune with knowing what they have, knowing what they carry. And I think you are carrying that, you're learning that. Yeah, you're struggling a little bit with, not even struggling, you're slowly learning what you offer, what you bring to the table, along with what is being given and what you need in order to succeed. And I think you're slowly getting there because of not only the lunar eclipse this month, but because of the communication, because of what has been said in Gemini season, what you've been feeling, and what you want in the future. There's been a lot of communication. There's been a lot of feeling like, you know what, I'm slowly, I want to say struggle, but part of me is like not wanting to say that, because I think Libras have this thing of like, not struggling is not a nice word, but it's okay. Learning to talk about your flaws is a strength. So when you're struggling a little bit with learning to really see the value of your life, the core principles materialistically of your life, whether it's this job, whether it's this home, whether it's this partner, this person, whether it's these family members, whether it's these friends, whether it's these belongings, these possessions. You're learning to really understand what you want, and what no longer needs to be needed. And like I said, that came with a lot of communication. Reaching this point was from a lot of communication from either Gemini season that we just passed, or an air sign. Or maybe you are an air sign, Libra. Maybe you've said a lot. Maybe you've said a lot to your partner, which has made you closer. Maybe you've spoken up about wanting a new job, and you're finally getting it, and you're either you got it already, and you're understanding, like, yes, this is what I wanted. I'm glad I spoke up about this, and I'm glad I took initiative on this, because this is what I want. Or you're talking about getting a new job and you just need to go for it. Or speaking to family members and really sharing your emotions and your thoughts, I have a sense of there's a sense. Okay. 3, 7 of Cups reversed. If you see this card has been coming out in most zodiacs readings, and I think this is Cancer vibes right here. A lot of emotional clarity and a lot of emotional confusion at the same time. And then we got 2 of Cups reversed. So this is letting me know perhaps this is with someone, a soulmate, not necessarily a boyfriend, girlfriend, even though it might be that, but someone that means a lot to you, someone that you connect to in a deeper level, someone that you feel makes your life make sense, and you really care about this person. There's been a lot of changes with this person because of the emotional part of everything. Remember how I was talking about there's physical, and there's emotional, and there's thoughts, and then there's your soul. There's a little bit of slowness, and it's like the planets are really forcing you to slow down and figure out what you really want in your physical realm. But at the same time, all of that is rising, is raising all of these emotional, not thoughts, but these emotions in you that you either once forgot, once repressed, or have been carrying, that you are finally able to clearly see, clearly talk about. And it might bring controversy. It might bring a little bit of miscommunication and misunderstandings. But I think it's important to really continue to, in a healthy way, Libra, because being a air sign, you can really have a sharp tongue, in a healthy way. Maybe bite your tongue, or learn to really take time to understand your emotions, so you can, express them correctly. I'm sorry, I'm just understanding these emotions that you're giving me. Just know that everyone's going through what you're going through, but in their own way. Some people are struggling more with their world, their physical world is great, and it's been great, and it's not changing. Or some people, their emotions have been great, and they're not changing. In your reading, what it's telling me is your physical realm is what's becoming stronger through growth. Yeah, a little bit of growing pains, but nothing you can't handle, because you're learning to understand what you have to say and what you have to what you're noticing, what other people are saying. But I think you're learning to 10 of Cups. You're learning to see the emotional aspect of it, learning to understand your emotions, how they play a part, and how other people's emotions play a part with it. 10 of Cups lets me know that either way, even though you're having these certain emotions with either your partner or with other people, at the end of the day, you see in the horizon emotionally where you want to be, or where you are now. You can channel that, and I think you should take time to continue channeling that, Libra, because if not, if you force yourself to overwork, if you force yourself to not give yourself the necessary alone time to focus and channel on the good, the richness of your life, the richness of what your physical realm gives you, the richness of what those people in your life are offering emotionally, and essentially the richness of how your thinking now is serving you. You have to channel that, because if not, like I said, the confusion will continue, and perhaps the frustration will arise, and the unneeded words will be given. The unneeded venting will be given, and we shouldn't push away what is only there to help us grow, no matter how it makes us feel. Move this deck. Remember how we were talking about the life purpose, how we need to let go? We need to let go the habits and the conditioning way of feeling like we need to be this way, or we need to think this way, and we need to speak this way, because that's the only way you can get what you want. That's the only way you can show people what you need. Really, it's more we got the Star. Really, it's more about not caring how you look like to other people. It's really not caring about how vulnerable and how emotional and how sometimes stern we have to be in order to really be here. In order to really be here, be the king, the ruler of your surroundings, of your possessions. You know what I mean? Of your possessions, of your connections to literal things. It's not caring about what others think, and not in a mean way. It's about learning to just follow your truth. Scorpio's reading, I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpio, but Scorpio's reading has a lot in ties with this. Maybe perhaps they're that one person that, I don't know, you're struggling with. Doesn't have to be. But overall, you are at the end, towards the end of the month, once you start seeing things becoming more with how you need them to be and how you know they need to be, you'll understand that taking control of your emotions is all you really needed to do. It's not about controlling people and controlling situations and controlling what you're saying, by controlling those things by saying certain things and by telling people certain things. Because like I said, that only causes confusion. We can't control other people. It's like that saying, we can take the horse to the lake, but we can't make it drink water. I'm sure it's not really said that way, but you get my flow. It's, at the end of the day, you can only control your emotions by not really caring how other people think. It's only caring about how you feel, how you think, how you feel before how you think. This month is overall really good. It is. I feel like these eclipses are really helping all of us grow. There's gonna be a lot of changes, but like I said, channel what needs to be channeled. And what is it? What needs to be channeled? Your emotions, the new beginnings. Isn't it great to just sometimes daydream of, like, let's say you won the lottery, but the lottery place told you, oh well, you're not getting it until next week. That whole week before, you're gonna have an amazing time daydreaming about what you're gonna do when you get that money. You know what I mean? That's kind of what needs to be going on here. No one's telling you won the lottery, but a lot of great things are happening and are going to happen. But it's a little hard to see that when there's a lot of miscommunication or misunderstanding or disagreements. When you know great things are going to happen to you, based off of your emotions, based off of how you feel and what you know you want, why not take time to just daydream about where those emotions are going to take you and how far those emotions have taken you. Four of Wands, reversed. But you know what? I'm just ignoring all the reversals at this point. Because the reversals are just letting me know you're feeling a lot. It's like, I know. My soul wants this, Yvonne. My soul knows all this. But I can't help but feel a little down about it. That's okay, Libra. That's okay. No judgment here. Everyone's going through it. Trust me. I'm going through it too. But I'm learning to... I just saw 2323 and I saw 1111 earlier. Sorry about that, the video cut out. I don't even remember what I was saying earlier, but this last card came out and it was the Devil reversed. And I think it's letting me know that you are ready. You're ready to break the chains of conditioning with emotions. You're ready to break the chains of conditioning with the ways of thinking and feeling and believing and seeing. And that's what's needed. Whether you're ready or not, that's what's going to happen through situations. This Cancer season is really going to bring the devil out of your life, make you see the devil in your life through places, people, things, and make you think, oh wow, I've been letting that control me. No longer. Sometimes even with yourself. Things, the way ultimately it is all yourself. If you're letting things, people, places, things control you, it's because of you. No longer. No longer. Let's choose one more card. Not from this deck. From a more zen deck. Nothing too scary like the devil, right? Let's listen. Let's see what this deck wants to tell my Libras as a final card. We need one more card for Libra to help them understand. Ooh. One more card, yeah, right. Listen to your inner voice. Isn't that what we were talking about? It'll bring transformation. which is already happening, I think. You're reaching this final chapter of this book and starting a new book. That's how I take this. Like, this season is about the last chapter of this book that you're no longer needing to be in, and you're ready to start a new one. Because you're listening to the universe. You're listening to how the universe is talking to you through places, people, and things, through that new job, through the strength of your relationship, through the deeper connection that you're gaining through your loved ones, through the more understanding of yourself, through that meditation workshop, through that book. Doesn't matter. You're learning that the universe is with you and it is guiding you. You're just learning to listen more. And that is the beauty of life. That is the meaning of life. You're waking up. I'm proud of you. We're all proud of you. Just don't fight it. Don't get lost in it. Don't get lost in the game. Because ultimately you can only control you. I love you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please feel free, like I said, to give me any feedback. I do appreciate all of it. I'll see you in Leo season. I'll see you in Leo season, okay? Leo season is going to be a lot better, but until we get there, it's about, learning to understand it all, okay? Love you guys. See you guys soon.